welcome back. My name is Lucinda and I'm the left-handed crocheter, and I understand it's been a while since I've done a video, but I have been a little under the weather for these past couple of weeks and I needed to get better again. So I'm back with my video, and today we are going to be making little ice creams. Now this is a little ice cream here that I made, and I actually had it at our local art festival that we had over the weekend called Inkwell. And the ice cream we're going to make, we're not going to do a double scoop, but we're just going to do the single scoop. But I do have one with the double scoop if anybody's interested. And we'll go ahead and just go from here. Here's my other little one. And these are actually a part of my TikTok shop. So if you follow me on TikTok, they are available on TikTok. So definitely check them out. Let's have fun and let's go from there. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Hello, welcome back. We're going to start with part one of our little ice cream cone. And here, as you can see, I already started on a ball of the ice cream cone, and I'm working on a new camera, so just kind of bear with me. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start with the magic ring. I personally just tie it on because I have problems making the magic ring, so I just tie it on. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with a little bit. I'm going to use this piece of yarn here as my stitch marker. So we're going to mark every row we go around because we're going to be starting to work in the round. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to work here in this middle. And we're going to put 6 around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I missed it. I'll try again. 5, 6. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and close this up. This is our first round of 6. And then now this will be our second round coming up. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start increasing a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and start working in the round. So 1, 2, increase. Let me try to get in here. 4, 5. Then we'll do single stitch, so 6, 7, 8, and then 9 and 10 we're going to increase. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So for your second row, you should have already 12 stitches around. So we're going to use our stitch marker just to kind of see where we're at. And now we're going to be working on row 3. And I'll just kind of put it over here so it doesn't roll away. Okay, so we're going to start with row 3, altogether 15 stitches. And we're going to go 1, 2. We're going to increase on 3 and 4. So 3, 4, single stitch, 5. Let me pull a little bit of my yarn. It fell on the floor, that's fine. 6, 7. Now we're going to increase on 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 we increase, 14, 15 is a single stitch. So we did that there. So we're just going to put our stitch marker down. And all together, so for the next 9 rows, we're going to increase. And on your 9th row, you should have about 38 stitches. So we're going to go ahead on to start on row 4. And on row 4, we're going to have 17 stitches all together. So we're going to go ahead and start here with 1. I'm fighting with my stitch marker. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to increase on 5 and 6. So 5, 6, single crochet. So from 7 through 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And then now we're going to increase. So 11, 12. I'm going to go ahead and pull the stitch marker out. So now we're just going to be working in the round. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We're going to increase 18 and 19, 20, 21, 22. So now we're starting to get it. So now we're going to have to do is we're going to have to lay, I'm just going to lay it flat so I can see what I'm doing. So for the next, like I said, for the next 9 rows, we're going to be increasing. So we're just going to go ahead and continue. So we're on now on row 5. So 1, 2, 3, increase on 4 and 5. I'm going to pull some of my yarn. Hello, welcome back. I'm here at the 9th row, and altogether I have about 38 stitches. So now from row 10 to 14, we're just going to do a single stitch all the way across at this point. So we just do a single stitch all the way down, because now what we want to do is we want to get the actual ice cream cone to start cupping. So it's not so flat, because we want to get it that spherical look that we have here with this little ball. At this point now, we're not going to have any increases. We're just going to go through from 10 to 14 just to make about this size. Like I said, I don't really use I really don't use patterns, so I actually had to really break this down for everybody who is watching so you can follow along a little easier. So in here in this middle part area, so pretty much from 10 to 14 rows, you're just going to go with no increasing, no decreasing. You're just going to go straight across. So you're just going to do straight single stitches across, just like this. And we're going to do these for the next 10 to the 14th row. And as you can see, you can actually see how my ice cream cone, or the ice cream part of my ice cream cone, is starting to curl. And that's what we want. So that's what we want to get that spherical look. So we're just going to I'm just going to finish this one all the way through for everybody here. So we're almost done here on the 10th row, which is coming up right here. So we're now here on the 11th row. So 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have pretty much 4 more rows. I had to count that out real quick. So yeah, so the next 4 more rows from 11 to 14, we're just going to go a single stitch all the way through. Hello, welcome back. As you can see here, now we got like the cupping of our ice cream going along. This one's a little pointed, but like I said, I actually had to sit down and break down how to make this, because like I said, I don't use patterns. So I just do, all my patterns are literally in my head. So now next here, I have some polyfilament that you can get at any local craft store or superstore, wherever you're located at. That's perfect. So let's go ahead and get started. Now at this third, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And now at this last part, now we're gonna start to decrease everything. 16, we're gonna start decreasing. So right now, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna decrease on 5 and 6, and how you decrease is what I do is I come here, I go through the first loop, grab the yarn, come to the second one, grab the yarn, and then I pull it together, just like that. I'll be doing a lot of that so you'll be able to follow along. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are all single stitches. Now we're going to decrease on 13 and 14. So 13, we go from one loop to the other loop. We grab the yarn, pull it through. 15, 16, 17. Let me pull a little bit more extra yarn here. As you can tell, you can hear my kitty. 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22, we're going to decrease. So 21, 22. 23 is single stitch. 24, 25, 26, 27. So those are single stitches through 23 to 27. And now on 28 and 29, we're going to decrease. And then we're just going to continue 30, 31, 32, 33, and then 34 and 35 we're going to decrease. So altogether, you're going to be having about 37 stitches, and we're going to be bringing them all in. And I got a little piece of my hair coming in. So I'll work with you again with row 17. So mark it right here just to kind of keep an eye on everything. So now we're going to go ahead and start on row 17. So 1, all single stitch 1 through 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decrease from 7 and 8. And then single stitch at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to single stitch on 15 and 16. 15, 16, we're going to decrease. 17, 18, 19, we're going to single stitch. And 20 and 21, we're going to decrease. 22 is a single stitch. 23, 24, 25, 26 and 27, we're going to go ahead and decrease. 28, 29, and 30. And then we're just going to go ahead and continue all the way down to like row 19. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this row off by myself off camera. And I'll see you guys when you're done. And pretty much honestly at this point, I just decrease. You see the opening here? Once the opening gets to like a pretty small hole, that's when I'll normally stop, because at this point we're going to use the filament. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. And once we get down to the filament area, I will be right back. So see you in a bit. And now we got, now my ice cream cone's kind of has a little bit of a flat head, but that's okay. But now as we poof it out, as you can see, the hole here is starting to get smaller. So I'm just going to do a little bit more decreases here just to make it just a wee smaller. Nothing too crazy. Just, you know, when I have to sew, I don't have so much to sew. Okay, so we got this here. So we're going to go ahead and cut off our tail. And this will be part 1 for the ice cream. And I'll be starting part 2 this week. Hopefully soon this week, unless, you know, life kicks in and then I have to deal with life. But I will try to get it done this week, I promise. Well, I'm going to try. And so we have our little ice cream cone here, and now we're going to get the polyfilament. And we're just going to stuff it. Now this is going to be like a little strawberry ice cream cone or sherbet. I just like to use my brightest colors to make the ice cream cones because they come out really pretty. Like that. This one kind of looks more like a lemon, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't use patterns, so each ball is usually kind of different. So these are the ones I've been working on. So we'll be seeing these too. So we're just going to get a little bit more polyfilament just to fill this guy up, because he's just kind of, he's not really full. We want him to be nice and full so he doesn't look all floppy. So we're just kind of filling them up. And I'm getting more fluff here off the side. I have a really big bag, so that's why I have it here off the side. And we just kind of fill it up, shape it. Just like so. Okay, so we got a little bit, oh, right here's a little flat. So we're going to go ahead and fill up some more fluff. There you go. So now it's nice and round. We got it in the round, and at this point what we do, we just close it off. So you just get your yarn, your knitting needle, well actually not a knitting needle, but your needle for your yarn, I want to say more, just a needle, you know, your yarn needle, I guess you can call it. Let me just put a little bit more fluff in. Just a little bit. Just so I can say I put more fluff in. Okay, perfect. Okay, and now we're just going to sew it all together. And then we're just going to close it up. Oh, I just did a simple knot, and then you just kind of feed it through, and then you snip it off. I know everybody does it differently, and what's nice about crocheting is because everybody does it differently, each crochet piece is going to look more unique than the person who is crocheting. So we got 3 little balls. These are going to be ice cream cones. I'm going to be in my next video. I'm going to be working on the cone, the skirt here of the ice cream cone to make it look kind of like it's sitting on here. Then we're going to work on, I want to say, the cherry, and we're also going to be working on the little, I want to say, like the whipped cream on top here, and then we'll go from there. These are going to turn out like super cute, and you're going to like them a lot. So we're going to go ahead and stop here, and I will see you soon. Oh, and please, okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop here for today. We're just by using the actual ice cream cone. Like I said, the next video, we're going to do the cone and everything else to decorate the ice cream cone. So if you do, please like and subscribe to my channel and come and continue visiting with me. Thank you and have a wonderful day.